everybody. This is Dee from Dee's Creative Hands.
And Mark.
And Mark. Okay, we just did the, from Ray's Yarn Addiction, we just did the 22 of your favorite songs. Yeah. We just did that video. So now we're making a second one. This one is for Random Rusty question and answer. Mama G's Rusty has got a challenge out there for folks, and we decided we would do it too. So we're going to do it like we did the last one. I'll say what the first question is. You do your answer, I'll do mine. Okay? All right. Number one, things you collect. What do you collect?
Well, I collect all kinds of things.
But yeah, we both are collectors.
As you well know, I collected DVDs.
Oh, good Lord, y'all. When I moved in this house,
I probably had 10,000 movies.
Yeah, we took at least 10,000 movies, pickup trucks full of them to donate to my favorite thrift store that only hires disabled folks. And so I always donate there. And we literally donated tens of thousands of movies. There was no place for me to put any of my furniture, any of my items. There was racks of movies on every wall in this entire house.
The yarn.
This was all movies.
Room
yeah.
With movies. But DVDs.
Anything
CDs,
else?
You know.
DVDs, CDs.
So basically, I collect weird stuff. I got model airplanes, old antique motors, and little antique model airplane motors.
Yeah, that's kind of like his hobby thing. Okay, mine is pocket knives. I've always collected them. I've got both of my grandfather's pocket knives. I got one of my dad's. I got a couple of my uncles. Over the years, I've gotten the guys in my family, when they pass, I've gotten their pocket knives. And so I've started kind of a little collection in our china cabinet of pocket knives. So that's one of the things I collect. And the other thing is crystals. Quartz crystals, rose quartz, amethyst. I love crystals. As a matter of fact, I taught a class on it way back in the day on the power of crystals. So I collect crystals. So that's my things that I collect. Okay, what is your prized possession other than me? Not that I'm your possession. That didn't come out right.
I've got all kinds of things.
What do you got on your list?
I guess I bought it new, paid for it.
It was a lot of money. I know what you're talking about.
It is my grandfather clock.
Yeah, this thing is incredible, y'all. It's the prettiest grandfather clock I've ever seen. It has
like
lighted,
yeah,
it has lighted shelves, and it plays
it's a clock.
Westminster or whatever.
It plays all different, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a clock and a
curio cabinet. Yeah, it's beautiful. My prized possession is a really weird thing because I don't like dolls. Okay, I never have. Well, I can't say I never have. I'm not a doll collector, but my prized possessions are dolls. I know it's kind of weird. My mom made dolls for me when I was growing up. That's what I got at Christmas time. I didn't get a store-bought one. I got one my mama made, So I have like 4 or 5 that my mom made. My Mrs. Beasley doll, I still have it. It's on the headboard of our bed. I loved my Mrs. Beasley. She was my best friend when I was a kid. I told her all my secrets. She went with me everywhere.
The English
yeah. And then the next thing is I have a set of Franklin Mint Wizard of Oz dolls, the big ones that were willed to me from my uncle. And so I got dolls from my uncle, dolls from my mom, and then my best friend, Mrs. Beasley. So even though I'm not a doll collector, those are my prized possessions. If this house was to catch on fire, other than, the living people in here, I think Mrs. Beasley would be running out the door with me. And pictures of my family, of course. Okay, your favorite movie?
My favorite movie?
Yep. You didn't write it down?
That's really hard to say what a favorite movie, because, being a movie collector, I watch movies. There's certain movies.
Every day he watches movies.
Got probably 200 movies in the one DVD or Blu-ray that I watch over and over. So,
But what is your? I'll tell you what your go-to is. Is airplanes in the army and.
oh, you're talking about Pearl Harbor.
Yes, Pearl Harbor, because I've seen you watch that movie many, many times.
Oh yeah,
that is a great movie.
I bought the
whole set thing of
the
it.
collector's box too. So
yeah, I'd say Pearl Harbor would be probably one of your faves.
Watching over and over, yes.
Yeah,
it's part of history.
Mine, I've been asked this before.
History. We grew up in a crazy time. Another one of my favorite movies I watch over and over. Apollo 13.
Oh yeah, that's true. You do. He's really into history and stuff.
You know, yeah.
And mine, I've been asked this before, is Practical Magic. I love that movie. It makes me feel good. It makes me laugh. It's a feel good thing for me. Okay, how many different languages can you say thank you in?
I can barely speak English. It's all slang.
Okay, well, me, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can say it in 5 different languages: English, Spanish, sign language, German, and French.
I can say hasta luego.
Be careful.
Goodbye,
be careful.
Right?
You don't even know what you're saying. You better be careful with that. Okay. The most interesting places you've ever been, Mark? I've been everywhere.
Well, there's places interesting.
Yeah, most interesting places you've been. My hair's really needs a cut.
Neat places. I've been down in Ohio to Nelson Kennedy Ledges.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. And, well, it's, like we were in Cancun. They got ledges and stuff like that.
Oh, you mean caves?
Caves and...
I don't know what a ledges is. It? Yeah. Ledges is...
Ledges.
A ledges is this.
Okay.
Okay, mine would be...
Then Mexico.
Yeah, it's on my list too. Yeah, we love Mexico. Okay, mine is Mount Rainier in Washington. Incredible. So beautiful. I cannot even describe it. Incredible. And the Bahamas, that was awesome. Seattle. I love Seattle, Washington. I love Washington, period, but so beautiful there. But Seattle's really cool. Pike's Market, where they throw the fish and you're down by the ocean and all that. And then, of course, Mexico.
10 times there.
What's that?
It only shines 100 days a year or something.
The sun shines. No, actually, it's just like a misty rain that happens a couple times a day. It's not what people think like with us, like we're having right now, like a rainstorm. It's just like a misty rain. Okay, are you a night owl or? Yeah, we're both night owls. Yeah. That's easy one. And the answer is going to be the same for the next. Your animal family. We've got Bo Diddley, and he's a rescue dog. I've had him for about 5 years, I guess. He is half American Bulldog and half Old English Bulldog. And then we got our 3 Frenchies. Bo Diddley is the big one. He weighs 110 pounds. There's Fancy Pants, which I've showed these guys off and on our channel here, but Fancy Pants, Gypsy, and Tie-Dye. And then we have a kitty named Titi, a black cat. And she likes being outside more than she likes being inside, I think. But so then, they're our children. We love them.
On the couch and put my feet up, it's all of a sudden.
Yeah, they're all daddy girls. That's for sure. The minute he sits down,
I got the cat sitting here next to me.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing about it is, as soon as I sit down, I'm crocheting, so they can't get in my lap. Yeah. So the minute he sits down, he gets bombarded. They all try to get on him, Okay. Which movie could you watch over and over and over again? We kind of discussed that already. Yeah. Mine would be Practical Magic, and also I love John Wick because I love Keanu Reeves. He's my Hollywood husband.
Is it movie or series or,
Yeah, it's like, what could you watch over and over and over again? Well, we just discussed
John Wick, Apollo 13.
Yeah, we just, like I said.
Divergent, Hunger Games, Ready Player One. I like the song. That
song. What are you talking?
Song track.
Oh, I've never watched the movie, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where he puts the headset on and they do virtual reality in the games.
No, never
Yeah.
watched it. Okay, where let me see, number 9. Hold on. How do you recharge? What do you do to recharge? I already know, so
You already know.
we discussed this.
Yes. Well,
What do you do to recharge?
I like to listen to music. Just chill, but then I'll sit on the back porch and look out into the woods. Nature. Go for a walk in the woods, you know.
Yeah.
Or I can sit on the dock.
Yeah. We wrote the same thing pretty
you know,
much.
like in Elizabeth Park or at the doctor's office. He lives on the channel and just watch the water and everything.
Yeah, I like to go outside
the
and
channel. Yeah.
on the dock
Detroit
is another
River,
thing.
you know.
Gardening is another one of my favorite things to do. It's, you know, if I get out there and mess around with flowers, which it's kind of hard for me the older I've gotten, you know, to do what I used to do. But just to be outside and, you know, and listen to music, that too. Look at the woods. I do the same thing. Sit out on the patio and look out at the woods. Watch the birds and all the little animals.
Fishing. There's lots of things even a bad day fishing is recharges the soul.
Yeah. What is your favorite way to travel?
Depends. If I'm going to go a long distance and we get on a plane.
Yeah, but what's your favorite way to travel? I like to be in a vehicle where I can watch and look at things as we go.
Pickup truck.
Pickup truck. Why a pickup truck?
Because I like to travel in a pickup truck. It's no one cuts you off on the road like a car. Yeah, but it's
not as comfortable as a car.
Some pickups are more comfortable than cars.
Not yours.
Yeah.
Your pickup is not more comfortable than a car.
But it all depends on driving it. Yeah.
Yeah, he likes it so he can go off road.
You're driving that pickup truck is like the Tahoe. The Tahoe and the pickup truck is the same dash, same hood, everything, and you can't tell the difference between driving a Tahoe and a pickup truck.
Okay, what are your nicknames?
My nicknames?
Yeah, I already know a couple of them.
I've been called a bunch of different names.
I know, nice ones. Nicknames.
Marco.
Marco Polo.
Mm-hmm.
El Marco.
El Marco.
That in Mexico, he's El Marco.
Yeah, Marco Polo used to be fighting words.
And Doctor?
The Dr. Mark, they used to call me. I used to own a business fixing cars.
Talk to them.
I used to own a business fixing cars. And my shop was Dr. Mark's.
Yep, and everybody calls him the doctor.
So,
yeah.
So, what's up, Doc? Yeah.
All right, mine is Dee Dee. My whole family calls me Dee Dee. I had my aunt that passed away used to call me Ladybug. And my uncle who passed away used to call me Anna Banana. He had a whole song. Oh, because my name is Deanna. So he'd go, Anna Banana, she fell on her fan, she hit it so hard, I don't remember all what she said, but it was just like this little song. And I used to get so mad at him, you know, when I'd go and hit him and stuff. Okay, are you an introvert or an extrovert?
Yes.
He's a total extrovert. Me, I'm 50-50. To be totally honest with you, my anxiety makes me an introvert a lot of the times. But once you get me outside and with people and mingling or whatever, then I become a total extrovert. Then I'm like, you know, the clown of the party kind of person. But
sometimes it takes me to kick you in the butt to get you to go out.
I know, it's terrible. I can't help it. It's my anxiety. I just, you know, it's like,
we need the grocery shop. Dinner.
Can't you pick it up?
You know? Yeah, can't I pick it up? I'm 50 miles away.
I know, yeah. Okay. All right. What was your first actual job? Like your first official job that you got a paycheck from?
That's it. First official job.
Yeah.
My first official job, I was growing up and I was still in grade school. And I used to fix lawnmowers.
With his dad. His dad owned a shop. All of his brothers and him all worked there.
Me and Leo, basically.
Yeah.
Because we were always in trouble. I didn't think of he would. So my dad would keep us right there.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we fixed lawnmowers and rototillers and tractors and
Yeah, my first job, Taco Bell,
yeah.
until they got robbed. Got a funny story for that one. And then a group home. I worked with disabled folks in a group home. But Taco Bell, tell you this really quick story. It's really fast. They sent me out to clean the parking lot. I'm out cleaning the parking lot. I look up, I'm walking on the sidewalk in front of the windows, and everybody I work with is at the counter facing towards me. So I thought they were goofing around, you know, like they're all like right next to each other, you know, facing towards me. So I'm out there with my broom doing air guitar and on the window to make my cheeks big and doing all this crazy stuff. Come to find out they were getting robbed. And the guy had made everybody face that. They're all looking at me like this. I'm like, what is going on? I'm out there goofing off. The robber goes running, and everybody's like, you idiot. I'm like, oh my gosh. Needless to say, I didn't go back to work because I was embarrassed.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that was bad. Okay, number 14. If money was no object and you could spend the day any way you wanted, how would you do it?
Huh. Let's say a day.
I'm just saying, you know, in general.
I'd probably just, if it's spend some time, I'd probably jump on a plane and go back to Cancun.
You would, huh? By yourself?
Yeah,
oh, you want to know what I wrote?
Yeah.
Mark on the beach in Mexico.
Well,
okay,
Mexico,
I'm retracting that now.
Yeah.
I would like to jump on a plane and just go to Mexico and hang out at Cancun. That's right. I'd like to. Bad.
Beach in Mexico, Cancun.
Okay, if you were the leader of the country and could do, you know, anything you want, what law would you change? This gets a little iffy here because it kind of teeters on politics, which I don't like to discuss. But me and Mark I think we came up with something that each of us that doesn't like go too politicky, because I don't want to talk politics, so don't leave comments about politics.
Well,
what law would you change? Don't get too deep. Just what is it?
You know, they've changed the president your 2 terms, and I would do that for everybody else. No more career politicians. 2 terms, and you're
done. You're retired.
Yes,
that's a good one. All right, my 2 was to abolish corruption, that kind of stuff. Abolish corruption and equality for everyone. Like literally equality for everyone. You know what I mean? Well, like no discrimination against you, no matter what. No matter what. That would be my prize mission. Would be equality. And corruption. If you get equality, you're going to get rid of a lot of corruption too. Okay, and what are you most proud of? I mean, other than your kids, of course, I'm most proud of my children. But other than your children, what are you most proud of in your lifetime?
Other than, well, now you're cutting everything out. Friends and family.
You're most proud of what?
The friends and family. I've got real good friends. I got family. It's being a good person.
But that's not being proud, though.
Yes, it is. I'm proud of your son.
Yeah, but I said not counting the children, babe. Not counting the children. What are you most proud of? Because everybody would say their children, I think. At least most people would. So not say you're proud of your family and what they've accomplished, or your friends and what they've got. What are you most proud of?
You know, I can't say I'm most proud of anything.
I would say for you, it would be the fact that you were able to get 5 master's degree in mechanics. 5 certifications in mechanics. That's an accomplishment.
I got a lot more than that.
Well, but you know what I'm saying. You're a master mechanic and beyond. You should be proud of that. That's an accomplishment.
Well, that's how I made my living. So
yeah, but still, a lot of people make their living as a mechanic and they don't do that. Well, you did that. So that's a huge accomplishment. You should be proud of that, babe. Yeah. If I were you, that's what I would be proud of. The fact that you followed through.
That's an accomplishment.
Yes, it is an accomplishment. You should be proud of that. Most people don't follow through with that.
Well, it was a chore.
Well, yeah, it's
I'm
work.
pretty
Work
illiterate.
sucks. Everybody knows that,
but,
you know. Of course it was a chore, but, you know, you should be proud of yourself for accomplishing a lot of things that other people haven't in that department.
Troubleshooting and everything like that. It's like a case of I made fixes that everybody around the country called me to. How did you fix this GPS system?
Are you proud of that?
So they call me from everywhere.
Yeah. And are you proud of that to
the
this day?
Ambulance companies, everybody used to call
I mean,
me.
he's retired and he's still taking care of all these companies and doctors and lawyers and Indian chiefs and everybody's stuff. You know, they call him from all over the United States.
How to fix it 200 miles away.
See, that's what you should be proud of. And everybody can say that, babe. Okay, I'm going to tell you what I'm most proud of. I did not allow my past to ruin me. That's what I'm most proud of. And that I stayed positive, you know, because I've had one heck of a life, y'all. I've had a really hard life. Some of it my own doing, you know, being stubborn and whatever and taking the hard road. But there's a lot of things that were out of my control, and I didn't let them ruin me. And that's what I'm most proud of, that I remained positive. And a lot of people that have went through a third of what I have, a fourth of what I have, you know, have all kinds of addictions and issues and whatever. Now, I'm not saying I'm without issue. We all know that. I got bad memory and anxiety and depression and all those things I take medications for, you know. I'm going to hit him, man. One of these days, pow, right in the kisser. Right to the moon, Alice. Yeah. But anyways, that's what I am most proud of, is the fact that I didn't let my past ruin me and that I remained positive. And I still believe in people, and I still believe in love, and in all that. That's what I'm most proud of. Because by all indications, I shouldn't. I'm telling you, by all indications, I shouldn't. I should have gave up on humanity a long time ago. So I'm most proud of that.
90% of the people I graduated with probably are still wondering how I'm still alive.
All right, that's enough. We're cutting it off here. All right, y'all. We love you. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you, Rusty. That was a blast. Thanks, Mama G. I hope you guys learned some good things about us, kind of, sort of. And we love you all so very much, and thanks for watching. What do you say, Mark? Bye, friends. Okay, you gonna try it? He ain't got the magic touch, I'm telling you. Nope. It don't like you either.